All right, let's dive deep into this whole concept of abundance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you guys wanted to explore this idea of prosperity, and you sent over this YouTube video with Louise Hay. You know, she's a well-known author and speaker on all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And get this, it's not just some lecture, it's a live Q&A.
A live Q&A. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a live workshop kind of thing.
Oh, wow. So we get to like peek into
Yeah.
a real workshop.
Exactly.
See how she's guiding people
Yeah.
through their blocks to prosperity in real time.
It's like a masterclass in action.
Yeah.
You know, and right off the bat, one thing that struck me was how Hay emphasizes that prosperity isn't just about money.
Uh-huh.
She's really talking about something much bigger, you know?
For sure.
What resonated with me is how she sees prosperity as this all-encompassing thing, like it touches every aspect of life, you know?
Yeah.
Time, love, success, joy, health, everything. Like, it's about feeling abundant in every area.
I think that's a really important point because a lot of times people get so fixated on the financial aspect
Right.
that they forget about all these other areas of their life
Totally.
where they could be experiencing abundance.
Yes, exactly. And it makes you think, what does prosperity actually mean to you?
Right.
Where in your life are you seeking that feeling of abundance? And to kind of explain this whole idea, she uses this really powerful analogy of standing before like a vast ocean of abundance
Okay.
with a container in your hand.
I like that.
Yeah, so the ocean, naturally, it represents that infinite well of resources, all those good things the universe has to offer.
Right. Right.
But here's the key. It's the container.
Uh-huh.
The container represents your own consciousness.
Okay.
It's basically your beliefs about what you deserve
Oh, I see.
and what's even possible for you, you know?
That's deep. Yeah.
So it's like the size of your container, it determines how much you allow yourself to receive from that vast ocean.
It's like, are you holding a thimble? Yeah.
Are you holding a bucket?
A bucket. Yeah.
Are you holding a pipeline?
A pipeline. I love that. A pipeline.
Yeah.
And what would it take to upgrade your container so you can actually receive more?
That's a great question.
That's the question, right?
Yeah.
That's the question Hay is helping us unpack in this video.
Okay.
And one of the techniques she uses to uncover these limiting beliefs that we have about abundance is something she calls mirror work.
Mirror work. Now, I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this mirror work.
All right, so it sounds deceptively simple,
Okay.
but Hay encourages you to look at yourself in the mirror and ask a really direct question. What is my biggest fear about money?
Whoa, that's confronting.
Right. It's about facing those deep-seated fears head on.
Yeah, yeah.
And in the video, we see people bravely sharing their fears.
Okay.
You know, the fear of not having enough to pursue their dreams, the fear of ending up like their family members.
Yeah. Who maybe struggled financially, even the fear of having their wealth taken away, you know?
It's interesting how those fears can be so diverse,
Right.
but they all kind of stem from the same place.
Yeah.
This fear of lack.
Exactly. And what's so powerful is how Hay analyzes those fears, you know?
Mhm.
Instead of offering some generic advice, she helps each person trace their anxiety back to the root, uncovering how those beliefs might be holding them back from experiencing true prosperity.
It's like she's helping them
Yeah.
unearth the source of their limitations.
Exactly. There's this one moment that really stood out to me.
Okay.
This man admits that his biggest fear is losing all his money. And as he kind of explores this fear, he realizes he inherited it from his father,
Oh, wow.
who always worried about poverty.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and it just made me think about how often our beliefs are passed down to us.
Yes.
You know, almost unconsciously shaping our reality.
It's like we inherit these money scripts from our families and our upbringing.
Totally. It's a powerful reminder that our ideas about prosperity are often rooted in our past experiences,
Absolutely.
family dynamics, even societal messages we've absorbed over time.
Yeah, it's like this whole web of influences
Yeah.
that shapes our beliefs.
So the first step is awareness, bringing those beliefs to the surface so we can actually examine them, right?
Yeah, shining a light on those subconscious patterns.
Exactly. And once you're aware of these limiting beliefs, how do you actually change them?
Right.
Well, Hay seems to have this simple yet powerful approach. Affirmations.
Ah, affirmations, yes.
She really drives home this point that every thought, every word we utter is an affirmation. It's shaping our reality.
Yeah.
So by consciously choosing positive affirmations, we can actually reprogram our minds for abundance.
It's like we're replacing those old negative tapes with new empowering ones.
Exactly. And it's not about ignoring those negative thoughts because they will pop up from time to time, right?
Oh, for sure they do.
But it's about shifting our focus to those empowering statements like, my income is constantly increasing, or I am worthy of abundance.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
repeated consistently, these affirmations can really change your internal landscape and attract more prosperity into your life. Right?
Absolutely. And I think one of the things that Hay emphasizes, that I think is really key here is the idea of deserving
Yes.
and accepting prosperity.
Keep circling back to that.
Yeah, it's not enough to just want it.
Right.
You have to truly believe that you're worthy of receiving it.
And that's a whole other thing, right?
It is. It
It's
is.
about cultivating that deserving mindset.
It really is. And, one of the biggest blocks to that whole feeling of deservingness is guilt.
Oh, yeah. Guilt, for sure.
It comes up a lot in the video.
It's like that feeling of, I don't deserve to have nice things,
Yeah.
or good things can't happen to me.
Exactly. It's almost like,
It's like we're sabotaging ourselves.
like we're subconsciously sabotaging ourselves.
Yeah.
And Hay highlights this through this woman in the audience who inherited some money
Go.
and felt so guilty about it that she started giving it away.
Oh, wow. Almost like compulsively?
Yeah, compulsively. Almost like she was trying to get rid of it
Rid of it, yeah.
as fast as she could.
Interesting.
And Hay suggests that this kind of giving, it often comes from unresolved issues. Maybe a sense of unworthiness that we've internalized or a fear of repeating negative patterns.
It makes you wonder, are we really giving from a place of generosity?
Right.
Or are we just trying to ease our own discomfort?
That's a really good question.
Right?
And so Hay advises this woman to actually put the money aside for a year
Oh, wow.
while she works through those feelings of guilt.
So it's about creating that space to confront those deep-seated beliefs and make peace with them.
Exactly.
I love that. It's so powerful.
It's like hitting pause
Yeah.
to deal with the emotional baggage before making any big decisions.
Yeah, giving yourself permission to process those feelings before taking action.
And another fear that Hay addresses is this idea that something bad will happen
Oh, yeah.
if we're too happy or successful.
Right, like we're bracing ourselves for disaster.
It's like we're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Exactly. And there's a woman in the audience who shares her anxiety
Yeah.
about her newfound happiness, after getting married and having a baby.
Wow.
She's afraid that something terrible will happen because she's finally experiencing so much joy.
That's so sad.
Right.
But it's so common.
It is.
And Hay calls this running anxiety.
Running anxiety. Okay.
It's that underlying fear that keeps us from fully embracing the good. And she advises acknowledging these thoughts for what they are.
Okay.
Just anxiety and reaffirming that everything is okay.
I love that. Talk back to those fear-based thoughts.
Yes. Tell them, thanks for trying to protect me, but I'm safe and I deserve to be happy.
You deserve to be happy, yes.
It's about shifting from that mindset of fear and lack to a mindset of abundance and trust.
Okay.
Believing that the universe is benevolent
Yeah.
and wants good things for you.
I like that. And she talks about the importance of self-care.
Right.
Not just attracting material abundance, but nurturing your whole self. Physical, emotional, spiritual.
She encourages you to ask yourself, what makes me happy?
Yeah.
What can I do today to take care of myself?
Right.
It's about making those conscious choices that support your overall well-being.
Yeah.
It could be anything from enjoying a healthy meal to taking a walk in nature or simply connecting with loved ones.
Yeah. Those are all great. And then, of course, there's gratitude.
Yes, gratitude is huge.
Instead of dwelling on what's missing,
Right.
she suggests focusing on what we already have, no matter how small it may seem.
It helps shift our perspective and realize that we have so much to be thankful for.
Yeah, and this ties in beautifully with the idea of the cosmic bank account
The cosmic bank account.
that Hay introduces,
Like that.
Think of it as this invisible account
Okay.
where we make deposits through positive thoughts, acts of kindness, self-love, and gratitude.
So every time we appreciate something,
Yeah,
we're making a deposit.
we're making a deposit, exactly.
I like that analogy.
It's like we're building up our energetic reserves, right?
Okay.
Attracting more abundance into our lives.
And just like a real bank account,
Yep.
we can also make withdrawals
Uh-oh.
through negative thoughts, self-criticism, or actions that harm ourselves or others.
So it's a two-way street.
It is. It is.
It's about being mindful of both our deposits and withdrawals, right?
Exactly. And, Hay emphasizes this importance of being aware of both. And when it comes to attracting abundance, she really encourages us to let go of those inherited limiting beliefs.
Oh.
Especially around money, work, and success.
Yeah, so those messages we picked up from our parents.
Yeah, like money doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, we can't afford that.
Exactly. Or rich people are greedy.
Those can actually shape our reality.
They can. They can because we internalize them.
Oh.
And we start to live by them.
Powerful.
And so Hay suggests taking a moment to really reflect on our parents' beliefs about money.
Okay.
What messages did we absorb? Did those messages serve them well?
Right.
And most importantly, do they serve us?
Yeah, that's a good question.
We have the power to rewrite those old scripts and create beliefs that actually support us.
It's a total mind shift, right?
It is.
It's about recognizing those old beliefs and consciously choosing to release them.
And one of the most interesting pieces of advice that Hay offers is to clean out our closets.
Okay, wait, what? How does cleaning out my closet attract abundance?
I know, it might sound strange,
Yeah.
but think of it as symbolic, Physical clutter often reflects mental clutter. By letting go of things we no longer use or need, we make space for new energy and abundance to flow in.
I see, okay.
Hay even suggests using the affirmation.
Oh, okay.
I'm cleaning out the closets of my mind.
Yeah.
As we're clearing out those physical spaces.
Oh, I love that. It's like connecting physical decluttering with mental and emotional release.
Exactly. It's like creating a clean slate for new possibilities.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
And for those who are unhappy with their current jobs.
Okay, a lot of people I think can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hay offers some powerful advice. Bless your current job with love and gratitude.
Instead of complaining about it.
Precisely. Thank it for serving you.
Okay.
Acknowledge that you're ready to move on to something even better. It's about shifting your energy from resentment to appreciation.
Okay.
Allowing you to detach from that job with love.
So it's like saying goodbye with a thank you instead of a good riddance.
Exactly. And once you've done that,
Yeah.
Hay encourages you to visualize your ideal job.
Okay.
In detail. Really imagine yourself working in that fulfilling role, using your talents, earning a good income, feeling a sense of purpose.
Don't just passively daydream.
Yeah, no, actively engage your senses and your emotions. Feel the joy, the satisfaction of already having that job.
It's about imprinting that desired outcome on your subconscious, right?
Exactly.
Making it more likely to manifest.
And Hay also emphasizes the importance of affirming that this new job is coming to you easily and effortlessly.
At a price you can easily afford.
At a price you can easily afford.
Yeah.
It's about letting go of that struggle mentality and trusting that the universe is working in your favor.
It's about surrendering to the flow of abundance.
Exactly. And she tells this incredible story about a woman searching for a new apartment in Los Angeles.
Okay.
She'd been looking for months, but nothing felt right.
Yeah, it's so easy to get discouraged when you've been searching for something for so long.
It is. It is. And Hay reminds her,
Yeah.
the right place is waiting for you. It's looking for you.
Wow.
She encourages her to trust that the same force that provided for her in the past will guide her to the perfect new home.
Okay.
And guess what?
What?
As soon as she surrendered to that trust, the perfect apartment appeared.
No way.
It was a brand new building.
Oh, wow.
That was still under construction when she started her search.
Really? So it was like being built specifically for her?
Like it was being built specifically for her.
That's amazing.
It's like the universe was working behind the scenes all along.
That's incredible. And this story perfectly illustrates the concept of divine timing, right?
Yes.
Sometimes what we desire isn't available yet. And we need to trust that the universe is orchestrating the perfect circumstances for its arrival.
It's about having faith that everything is unfolding as it should.
That's a good one. And there's another great story.
Oh, there are so many good stories in this video.
There are, yeah.
About a woman who desperately needed a vacuum cleaner and a typewriter.
Okay, a vacuum cleaner and a typewriter, all right.
And she was driving down the street, feeling stressed about her lack, when she accidentally took a wrong turn.
And what did she find?
A free vacuum cleaner and a typewriter sitting on the corner.
No way.
With a sign that said, "Free, it runs, take me."
It's like the universe was literally handing her exactly what she needed.
Yes.
Wow. It's like those unexpected detours in life. Sometimes those lead to the most amazing discoveries.
It's like that saying, when one door closes, another opens.
Totally.
And I think Hay's point is that when we shift our mindset from lack to abundance
Okay.
and open ourselves to the possibility of miracles, amazing things can happen.
Yeah. It all comes down to trust, doesn't it?
Trust. Yeah.
Trusting that the universe is on our side, wants to support our well-being.
Absolutely. And it's interesting how throughout this whole video, Hay continually emphasizes the importance of self-love
Oh, yeah.
as the foundation for true prosperity.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right? If we don't love and value ourselves,
Right.
how can we expect to attract abundance into our lives?
It's like you can't pour from an empty cup, right?
Totally.
You have to fill yourself up first.
Yeah.
And she offers some really practical advice on how to cultivate that self-love,
Okay.
starting with silencing that inner critic.
Oh, the inner critic.
That voice that's always pointing out our flaws,
Always putting us down.
putting us down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be so hard on ourselves.
So hard on ourselves.
And Hay encourages us to become aware of that negative self-talk
Okay.
and consciously choose to replace it
Yeah.
with kindness and compassion.
So instead of berating ourselves for mistakes,
Yeah,
we can offer ourselves words of encouragement, understanding.
exactly. She even suggests that if you can't quite bring yourself to say, I love you,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
to yourself in the mirror,
That can be hard.
start with, I'm willing to learn to love you.
Okay. Yeah. Baby steps.
Baby steps, yeah. It's about taking those small steps,
Yeah.
gradually shifting from self-criticism
Yeah.
to self-acceptance, and ultimately to genuine self-love.
And it's like you were saying before, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Right.
You need to fill yourself up with love first before you
Yes.
can give it to others
Yeah.
and receive it back in abundance.
And I think that's really Hay's message here, is that when you learn to truly love and accept yourself,
Yeah.
you raise your vibration,
Okay.
attracting more love, joy, and abundance into your life.
I like that. Raising your vibration.
And, she leaves us with this really powerful reminder.
Okay.
When we change our thinking, we change our reality.
It's so simple, but so profound.
It is. It is.
So if we want to experience more abundance, it all starts with examining our beliefs,
Yeah.
challenging those limiting thoughts, and choosing to focus on what empowers us.
Embrace the power of affirmations.
Yes.
Cultivate a deep sense of gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
Nourish yourself in all areas of your life.
Yes.
And most importantly, learn to love and accept yourself unconditionally.
Because when we do, we open ourselves up to receive the limitless abundance that the universe has to offer.
That's right.
And Louise Hay reminds us that we are all magnificent expressions of life,
Yes, you are.
deserving of all the good that's coming our way.
So what would it look like for you to fully embrace your worthiness and step into that abundant life that's waiting for you?